So yeah, you are we ready to go here?
I'm ready.
Here.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Here.
I'm ready.
All right. So you just defeated thieves, saved Braun's life, but Rurgle got away, and so now I believe that Ronnie was going over to Braun to ask him some questions. I think that's how we left it. So
Is Alex here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Alex is power.
Staring him down. Adam, I think you're echoing a little bit.
Fuck. Is this better or worse?
Better.
I don't understand that shit, man. It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, so Braun is still, bleeding quite a bit. Like he's still at some low health, but like he's stable. Kind of just getting his bearings again after being tied up.
I want to search this chest.
I think I had asked him why he was he like the guy. What was his name again? The whatever.
Virgin.
Virgil.
Virgil, yeah.
Virgil.
I'm hearing V.
Yeah.
There. Sorry, what was that again? You're asking me why they were just beating the shit out of me?
Yeah.
Well, first I gotta check on something before I can really answer any of your questions. I just gotta check upstairs real quick. So he's walking upstairs.
Did we follow you?
Sure.
Shooby dooby dooby up the
Or
stairs.
are you doing anything before he reaches all the way upstairs?
Well, I figure I hear him coming and I stop.
Okay.
I hear him coming and I want to pet his cat.
I thought you were in his bed.
I am, but I want to pet his cat.
If you guys want, I'll come upstairs. I can just drag you. But...
Yeah, drag. I'll go.
Shoot.
So Braun sees the chest open, and he immediately rushes to it as fast as he can because he's still a little wobbly. And kind of pushes some things aside, searches it, and then he's like, "Damn, they got it. Damn thief took my notebook."
What's in the notebook?
So the original question was why they were here in the first place. I was hired by them. I'm kind of a person who's known to be able to get things or some information. And
You're a bad guy?
No. I'm not a bad guy. This usually my line of work doesn't. I don't wind up with the likes of these folks.
Wiggleboot says that sounds like a bad guy.
Look, I was approached by a very different type of person about this. I didn't realize I was dealing with the likes of these folks. So I admit I made a mistake. That's on me. I got information, and once I realized what it was, I denied giving it to them. But clearly, they used force.
Mama has something to ask.
Okay.
Walks up to this guy.
He says that out loud.
You may speak.
What were you doing with these thieves? I try to intimidate him with my size.
Roll intimidation.
Roll intimidation.
I'm eating a hamburger on a hot dog bun right now.
Some broke shit.
Just ran out of hamburger buns.
Oh,
Oh. You don't come off as very intimidating.
after Joe Mama
His
does
voice
that,
cracked.
after Joe Mamas does that, Ronnie will step in and just be like, and I'll say, ignore my friend. We simply want to get to the bottom of what they were doing here and why they wanted to be here. It would be best for you to just give us all the information you have so that we can make sure the proper judgment is dealt to them.
Well, I appreciate that, but I also I have no idea who you guys are.
I'm
to
persuading
be fair.
you.
Oh, you're persuading. Okay. He's like, all right, you guys, you seem. Sure, you did save my life after all, which I am in your debt
Indeed,
for
we did.
sure.
Mhm.
So they tasked me to find a specific ancient item that many believed was part of a fable or a long tale, and I was actually able to find some relevant historical information about where it may be today. So
What
it's
type of items are we talking about, friend?
well, so are you guys around from around these parts?
I am not
Absolutely
from around
not.
these parts.
Oh well, so you must know the story of what happened to the city of Ordulan, then, right?
Of course, of course.
Well, I mean, I could have you tell the story,
Care
but
to fill
I'll
us
just
in,
I'll
Alejandro?
say it.
No, let Alejandro do it. Let Alejandro do it. What happened,
Yeah.
Alejandro?
Ronnie says, no, I think it's best he doesn't.
Ron
Yes, I'm
turns to
getting
Joe
it.
Mamas and he's like, I know you know it, but I'll tell it anyway.
I'm getting a sense.
And is that what you're saying, Alex?
Yeah, I'm just like, I get a sense that Joe Mamas is not as gifted a storyteller as this man.
Aoife knows.
So we can just go to the outer world for a moment here.
Eva.
So Ordulan, as you take out a map, he points at it. He's like, you see how they kind of drew a bit of a crater around it? That's not stylistic crater. That is, it's literally a crater now. The city was destroyed almost 100 years ago, and many folks who lived in that area blame the three city-states of Selgon, Serlun, and Urmlasper for not coming to the aid of Ordulan. And literally, there was this long story, but the short of it, there was this wizardress. I don't know. It's just wizards, Is it gender neutral?
I mean, it's usually witch and wizard.
Well, she was a witch then.
Okay.
And she truly evil, wanted to take revenge on the countryside here. I don't know all the details. I just stories get passed around, and city states didn't come to the defense of them, but they eventually, after Ordulan was destroyed, ended up confronting this witch and taking her down along with her. She rode this dragon, this black dragon. It was apparently very scary. And but the city states, they had their own dragon, and these three dragons were controlled by these orbs. That's don't want those orbs falling in the wrong hands. So after the conflict, they separated the dragons from the orbs, and one of these orbs is what these people were asking about.
So these dragons still, all three of these dragons still live?
Yeah, no one knows where they are. Well, maybe someone knows, but I don't know.
So these orbs control the dragons, or what do they do?
The orbs allow to give commands to the dragons, from what I know.
And were these dragons metallic dragons, or?
Let's see. I think there was, I think they were metallic. I think it was a
one of them,
bronze, a silver, and a gold.
Silver.
One of them have blue eyes and white skin.
Hey man, I wasn't there.
I mean, the silver one, I guess, would be sort of white.
Any that
Yeah.
are interested in half orcs?
What was that, Joe Mamas?
Kind of fuck
You trying to fuck a dragon?
Cool
Shot
dog.
donkey.
I must be losing a lot of blood because I thought I heard something else.
Yes,
Shemloon
that
says,
No, that is what you heard.
Shemloon says, this is all very interesting, but my pockets seem a little too empty for considering that you're alive when you shouldn't be.
Oh well, excuse me. I was just trying to get you filled in. I'm just trying to convince you all that I'm a trustworthy guy. I can help you all out. If there's anything that you guys need me to find, I can find it for you. But first things first, I can guarantee to set you guys up for the night. There's an inn in town here. I'll talk to the guy. He'll let you in for free. You can drink and eat as much as you like.
Drink?
If you need. Actually, are you guys looking for work?
I mean,
Let's-
for a
we
drink.
we need some.
What's your price?
What?
Ah,
Well, how's this?
Wouldn't we say what? Wouldn't he say what's your price to us?
I wasn't going to say it, but yeah.
How much are you paying?
What's our price?
Walk up to the market.
Yeah, what is
do you
our
buy
price?
in?
To be honest, guys, this latest gig, I invested a lot of money in it because I thought I was getting paid on the back end, but as you can see, I never got payment. So I can't promise you much monetarily, but I can provide you a lot with information, the means of acquiring certain items. If you acquire, I
What
think you
sort
can.
Sorry.
Well, if you guys, are looking for like a cool sword or something, I can try to figure out where to get one of them.
I am in
Yes,
the
fill us
market
in
for
more on
scale
these-
mail.
These items. What sort of items are you aware of the presence of? And where can we get them?
Oh, I don't know what you guys want. I-
Chicken
Scale
sandwich doesn't
mail.
well.
Chicken
He
sandwich.
returns to the group and it's like, "Hey guys, we're already on like another job that we have to do, and we don't even know what the hell that job is."
And that's
No,
why
he's
I'm
gonna-
not prioritizing it.
Is this
Yeah.
our job?
Monkus interjects and says we should stay the task at hand.
Monkey.
But at the same time, he is quite piqued at the prospect of shiny things.
He doesn't
Well,
actually want
no.
like currency, he just wants shiny things.
I think any, items we find might help us in our job, so it might be worth looking into, right?
I go up to the dude and I'm like, I'm looking for some magical doodad that'll give me an edge in battle.
Dude, well, what do you do? How do you
I
do the
am-
battling?
I am monkey.
Okay, well, I think there's some fresh fruit at the end.
Magic vines.
Magic vines.
I shoot out an Eldritch Blast.
This is my home. What are you doing?
I shoot it in the air. Are we?
We're inside.
As if he
I
hasn't
go-
already
I go on
fired
the
off, like,
balcony.
10 of them.
I go on the balcony.
we can go back to the.
We're upstairs still, right? So I'm
We're
on the
still
balcony.
upstairs. Yeah.
I ask if he would know where we
I'm
could
still in the
get
middle of my
a
shit.
+1 shield.
+1 shield. Now that's going to be a little tricky to find. That might take me a few days to try to figure out where you can get one.
Joe Mama's lays on top of the cat. And
So
rests.
I can try to, if you guys write down a list, I can try to see what I can come up with next time you guys are in town.
Frank, are you handling the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want an animal handle a cat.
Yo, that cat is loving you, Frank.
Hell yeah.
It's showing, like, it's awake and it's showing you belly, and it's letting you actually like pet the belly. It's not a trap.
Let's
It's not
go.
a trap.
Let's go.
Good friend Biff Barnes, Bruce Wayne. You know of any shields?
What was that?
Barney. Barney.
My name's Braun.
Bring. Can you do you know of any shields?
Like regular old shields.
No, fancy schmancy magical shields.
Oh well, I think your friend just asked about those too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that did just happen.
It did.
Oh shit. Sorry, guys.
I'm looking. I asked Biff if he could find any magical doodads that'll give me an edge in battle.
I heard that one, but I didn't hear any specific
Well, it's
questions.
like, well, hold on, let me get a
You know
pencil
what?
and
All right,
paper.
I asked Biff. You know where I can find a wand of wonder?
My name's
Yo,
Ron,
that would be sick.
and I don't even know if those things are real, to be honest with you.
I say, oh no, trust me, they're real. I don't want one in any of these people's hands.
Get right me, and I go. Ooh.
You don't want to just summon an elephant?
Precisely.
Do you have any fleshlights?
Yo, Frank, you're just
I'm touching
petting the
this cat.
shit out of that cat.
Petting the shit out of this guy.
Stop molesting the animal.
Frank's just wasting all his good rolls.
I look to is his name Braun?
Yeah.
I say, how much for the cat?
Oh no.
You can't buy Mr. Whiskers.
Damn.
Mr. Whiskers is not for sale.
Priceless.
But he loves me.
Oh, you mean
I
He
say to
does, that's-
Wiggleboot, I think there's something outside that might interest you in purchasing.
Aoife says, "All right, Billy Bob, we're gonna need to, lay low for a little bit. Fucking bandits all over here. They're gonna fucking be pissed because we just fucked them all up.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
no, they definitely will be. And if you guys honestly, like, I can really help you out if you kind of like, if called upon, can help defend the town a little bit. Like, we are a little exposed up here ever since some Laspers kind of looked inwards, and they don't care about us as much as they used to.
I forgot where we were going.
Or you guys are kind of on the road. I mean, Lasper is kind of a few days away.
Frank, you
You
see
You
what
have to
I'm
go
talking
south,
about?
right?
Yeah, you'll be. I mean, you guys take a look at what Biff wrote down for you.
I see. Yeah.
Whoa.
And the address is in Lasper.
All right.
What did Biff write?
So
Oh, I
So-
thought you were giving us a
Uh,
sheet or something.
How long would it
Nah.
take to get from Darelund to the place's name? I already forgot. Derskis.
Lasper. It's gonna make 2-3 days, depending upon how quickly you guys travel.
all right. Well, let's
On
get some.
foot,
Let's
you
get
mean?
some nappies in, and then
I
let's
need a
fucking
nap.
Frank, did you just jump off the balcony?
Cowabunga.
I had a feeling as soon as you wanted to buy the cat, I was like, I think you should go outside and look.
Yo.
You got some options.
Hey, that's Dill's farm out there. I don't know if you would take too kindly to.
Is that your neighbor?
Yeah,
Where's this-
that's-
yeah, where's Dill?
I'm a
Why
farmer
wasn't
myself.
he gonna help you?
Well, I mean, Dill's, he's not a fighter. I mean, you saw how many there were.
Ronnie does ask him where the rest of the villagers are. Are they just like hiding in their homes?
Yeah, they're probably. I mean, to be honest, these kind of rascallions have been coming through town every once in a while for the past couple of years, and it's just the town's kind of left. There's not many of us left here anymore. So the rest of them are probably just hiding at home. I mean, I wouldn't want them to risk their lives for me.
I suggest we find shelter and
I mean,
rest.
he said that they could hook us up with something.
Yeah, I can take you over to Tappy's Tavern. They got
Love a
some
good
some
tavern.
rooms there as well.
I need a drink.
Some music and some drink.
I can squirt some out of this cow for you if you want. While I'm here.
Oh,
What did I just stab?
Is Monkish just stabbing?
Yeah, well, you just
What are you stabbing?
just the
No.
air.
Monkish stabbing me?
No. I'm just.
You just
Wow,
molested. Pouch.
You can
What's
just
a
give
pouch?
items attacks. So I have a pouch and I made it an attack.
Hell yeah.
It did
Oh,
negative
wait, here.
damage.
I'm gonna give you a paper cut.
Oh, You actually healed my skin with that negative thing.
Healing paper. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no. So you see, Tappy's is not too far from here. So that's where you guys want to go.
All right, let's hit up the tavern though.
All right. So
We do need a place to rest for the.
so you guys were here. Tappy's is just right over there.
Guys,
Okey-dokey.
I'm not sure if I'm old enough to go into a tavern.
Shut up.
Bron kind of nudges you and he's like, "Oh, they don't check ID here."
Alright. Cool.
Shut up. No one asked.
After the way you just absolutely smashed one of them thieves. Don't worry, guys. I'll clean up the mess that you guys made. Don't
Aren't you
worry
also
about
like 20 feet tall or some shit? Like nobody's gonna suspect you're under 18. Whatever.
Yeah, what'd they feed you, boy?
Yak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milk. Yak butter. Yak.
Middle of a yak.
Damn,
Yo, what is happening? in this
You ever
town?
yak up yak?
I've not had yak personally.
Yak squared.
Y'all remember Yik Yak?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do.
All right.
That's
Y'all
where
go-
we found a Pornhub account. Or Brazzers, whatever.
Yeah. What was the name again?
17 OBs.
Oh, that was one. Yeah, so you guys get to Tappy's. You know, it's a little bit of a rundown place. Again, town's kind of fallen into disrepair a little bit due to the neglecting. You know, a lot of people have left, as I said, but it's still a nice residence. Tappy will take care of you.
Tappy.
Very well.
So, guys walk in. Tappy's waiting there. He rushes up to Bron and he's like, "You okay there? I thought you were dead." Bron says, "Oh yeah, no, these 7 of these adventurers here saved my life. You know, I'll pay for any expenses they incur here. So let them."
If he hears that and laughs very loudly.
Bron looks over nervously, but he sticks to his guns. He's like,
Even
"All right,
Shem
anything."
gets a giggle out of that.
And then he kind of leans over and like whispers something to Tappy.
I roll
How sus,
perception.
bro?
Damn
And
it.
he's like, "Mhm." Hey, it's not my fault you guys didn't heal
It's
yourselves
my
after the
fault.
fight.
Aoife says, "Let the drink start flowing, boys."
All right, Tappy's like, "Follow me to the bar room."
That's
Starts
where
pouring
Aoife's gonna
some brew, passing them around. Is everyone partaking in the drink?
Can I have a ginger ale,
Yeah.
sir?
A ginger? What? You want some ginger root?
be. Who?
How about a water?
As I would like something non-alcoholic, please.
Non-alcoholic? Well, we got some milk. We got some.
We'll be fine.
Yo, who's laughing
All
at me?
right, that's sorry. We don't get many
Milk is funny.
shipments of any sort of juice these days. Again, not many people are even traveling through this town anymore, unfortunately.
What
You're
kind
the
Why
of
biggest
not,
group of
sir?
folks. Well, again, as I'm sure Bron's told you about, there's
Fine,
some seedy
cold
folks.
Milk will be just fine, my good sir.
All right. Pours you a nice glass.
What type of milk is that, sir?
Milk.
Milk from which animal?
A cow.
I've never had that before, but
Goat
Aoife
milk
take
is
one.
the
Aoife
most
drinks
common.
his
It's a
drink. and goes,
smaller
"Man, you know what I
yak."
could really go for right now?
What's
Fresh
that?
mayo."
It's I don't know where y'all are from, but this is Tappy's Tavern. We got beer.
Love some good mayonnaise.
Barkeep 5 of your strongest beers.
Oh, okay. You know,
Oh, I've been drinking, bro.
pours out 5 more. Kind of shuffles them over to Joe Mama.
Wiggleboot wants 1 beer, but like in a shot glass because I feel like that's proportionate to my size.
Yeah, he takes out a little mason jar for you and pours some in.
Shem dual fists some pints.
Wiggleboot takes the shot and goes, "Oh boy, do I feel silly."
As you're
Shit doesn't like
saying that, Tappy leans over. He's like, "You a fisherman there, old man?"
Yeah, I am. And then I tell the story of my clam for like the 19th time.
Oh, wow, that's a crazy story there. Oh,
Yeah.
you should meet the old man in town. He's the best fisherman I ever seen.
Wait a minute. I'm the best fisherman I've ever seen.
Oh, I don't know about that.
And then
I'm sure.
I tell clam story again.
You're not getting it, pal. Listen.
I think Wiggleboot is starting to sundown a little bit.
He's like, I understand that's a great story, but I don't see how that makes you a great fisherman if the thing you're trying to catch bit you.
He
got away.
blasted and just
Good point.
fucking playing some pan flute right now. Rocking it.
Well, where does this fisherman preside?
He describes you the address, and it's this house over here.
All right, I'll make sure to pay him a visit tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Fishing
yeah.
contest.
I will warn you, he's a bit strange in terms of how he buys and sells his goods here in the market.
And then Wiggleboot says, "Don't worry, I'm a bit strange too." And then
Tappy is like, I got some glasses to clean. I'll leave it to you.
Shem goes up to the bartender and asks, "Is there a blacksmith or armory of sorts in this town?"
Nah, there used to be, but he cleared out many years ago to go to Ermlasberg for better money.
Which building was it?
This one here.
All right.
A lot of these buildings are abandoned, unfortunately.
I asked the bartender how long it will take to get to the place that we're supposed to be going. What did he say he got?
Ermlasper. That on foot, y'all don't have horses, right?
No,
We could have had one if we thought of it.
Well, I'd say probably 2 days if you guys are quick. Although that little fellow over there, I don't know how quickly he walks. The old timer.
He's a bit on the slower side, but
So maybe I'd say 3 days.
You could probably ride the big one.
Matt, who else is in the bar?
Literally no one. Just Tappy.
What time is it?
I'd say it's probably like early afternoon. Like you guys did get here around midday.
Shem kind of wants to wander off and check out this building.
Sure. As you approach, it kind of just looks like any sort of typical blacksmith's residence. You know, it's got remnants of forge and kind of just random blacksmithing supplies strewed about. Clearly, the man didn't take everything with him.
He's looking for anything of value. Should I roll perception?
Sure. You don't really find much of value there. Everything valuable has been taken either, you assume, by the blacksmith or others that have come through the town.
All right. He returns.
Wiggleboot approaches Ronnie, but kind of, says it out loud for anybody to join, and asks Ronnie to accompany him to the fisherman's house across town.
Yes, I Wiggleboot. I make sure that you do not break a bone on the way there.
Thank you, Ronnie. Just like I broke my finger bone that one time, a clam bit.
Of course. Have you ever heard of something called Life Alert?
No, but sometimes when I fall and I can't get up, I do wish someone was there.
Someone would be alerted.
Tappy's
of
like,
my life.
tell me more about this.
In my country, when an elder reached a certain age, we would have someone follow them around and yell when they fell over.
Just yell, not even help them.
They themselves were too weak to help them, but they would yell for other people to.
Interesting.
Why
This
not
is
just
some
get a
idea.
stronger
smart
person?
magic. Well, I'll have to look into this next time I'm in the big city.
I have not seen Life Alert anywhere outside of my kingdom, but
Oh, okay.
Let's spend the entire campaign investing in Life Alert. Let's create the first corporation and that's
Yeah, I
Get
think
the
as soon
first
as we get our
patent out there.
patent, we level up.
Hell yeah. But
That's how
like
that
10
works.
levels.
Anyone want to come to the fisherman with me and Ronnie?
Well, I'll
Yeah,
say that
I'm
I see
there
you
with
guys
you.
like walking there, so then I join
I'm-
you.
Aoife's gonna follow you, but he's very intoxicated and he's started singing something new.
I'm holding the 5th beer that I didn't drink.
Yeah, you guys have started drinking early in the day.
Oh, the
It's
Ballad
free.
of Wiggleboot Thunderbond.
And I just copied and pasted it.
Yeah, you start just, you haven't quite put the song together in your head, and it's a
I'm also
little,
very drunk.
yeah, it's coming out a little incoherent. But yet, despite how poorly you think you're doing, it's not the worst thing many of these people have.
Oh yeah, I am the greatest showman of all time.
Tappy waves as the contingent leaves. I don't think you heal from that, Jamal. The beer does not help.
I mean, I can
Heals
heal
a
you.
small amount.
Oh wait, no, I can't. I don't have any spell slots.
Yeah, like
Use them up.
you may be not bleeding actively anymore. I'll give you that. All right, yeah. So you guys head
It's a
over
victory.
to the shack of the fishermen's, and as you're approaching it, it's kind of just like a dinky little shack, not much to it. But yeah. Do you guys go in?
Knock knock.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Wiggleboot doesn't even knock, just kind
No,
of.
he says knock knock.
Yeah, Wiggleboot goes knock knock and just opens the door.
Ronnie says, "Hello, we are coming in." Wiggleboot, I know you probably are much older than this. Must show it is his property.
Oh, please, I've been there, done that, Ronnie.
What's that mean? What do you mean?
Have I ever told you about the time a clam bit my finger?
Yeah,
Sorry, when it gets past noon, I kind of lose my brain a little.
Shem kind of gets close to considering chopping his head off at the mention of the fucking clam again. But he holds it back.
Ronnie pats Wiggleboot on the back and says, of course, Elder One. After this, we'll get you off to bed."
Perfect.
Alright, you guys enter and you just kind of see like it's not much to the interior. There's just a countertop separating the front and back of the room, and there is a old grizzled looking man just kind of sitting there with his hat kind of covering his head a little bit. Kind of slowly glances up and he's like, "Hey, who are y'all lot? What you doing in town?"
Wiggleboot Thunderbonk. I hear you're a fisherman, old man.
He kind of
Shem
chuckles
is
and he's like,
holding his sword.
We are merely passing through when we saved Panini from the bandits.
Panini.
"Panini."
I love the fact that we just keep making up a new name.
Wiggleboot says, I think his name was Boris.
Yeah, the old man's
Bonkers.
like, "Yeah, no, that Panini fella, yeah, he always gets in trouble in town every now and then, but he always manages."
I want a panini now.
Old man
Yeah.
doesn't know his name either.
But he knows who we're talking about.
Yeah.
He rolled high on his perception.
As you get closer, you notice that there is a fishing rod encased above the old man, like on the back wall. I don't have a handout, but I'll throw it in chat. It's a beautiful looking rod. And again, it's behind glass and everything.
Wiggleboot says that's a wonderful rod. Tell me its tale.
Oh, that thing! I got acquired that some time ago. I haven't used it myself, but knew one day it would. Whoever would beat me in a fishing competition would earn that rod.
Wiggleboot looks over to Ronnie, just kind of nods his head.
Yeah, Ronnie just sighs and just goes, I do think that my friend here would potentially challenge you to a fishing competition.
Oh, I understand, but I don't know this flapjack here.
Well, maybe you've heard my tale.
Jim is really gripping his sword.
he nods through it a bit, and then he's like, "Yeah, no, I've heard of some folks lose some digits.
Yeah,
to some mighty clams in my day. That's it happens. But as you can see, I have all my fingers here.
The mark of a bad fisherman, Shem says, to try to edge him on.
Good sir, I know you might not know him. He is throwing down a gauntlet. He is challenging your skill. Is that not enough?
He kind of just shrugs and he's like, I ain't got nothing to prove.
How may I ask, sir, how old are you?
I do mind. He kind of just like mumbles to himself,
a bag
like,
out of his pocket.
The youth these days asking their elders about their age.
The
pulls a bag out of his pocket and shakes it, and it makes a bunch of jingly noises. And he's like, "I got a couple of crowns that he's better than you."
He sees through.
Very drunk.
Oh, she's drunk.
Goddamn.
Alright, so you know what? Wiggleboot says, "You know what, good sir? I'm sorry we disturbed you." And then Wiggleboot walks out, but it looks like we're right next to the river, and I want to catch some quick fish and bring them to him to prove to him I'm a worthy opponent.
Okay.
So
Roll
sorry.
for fishing.
Sorry, old man.
After him.
I
thought I had him.
What do you want me to roll for fishing?
Do you have isn't it like a tool or something? Or
Deep is the river. Or is it a stream?
It's a river. It's a pretty.
I would say it's, if anything, if you don't have a tool for it, I would say survival.
Yeah. But would you say wisdom or like dex you would roll for that, or like what do you think you would be
I think wisdom, because between animal handling and survival, I feel like
animal handling is wisdom. Yeah, so that makes more sense.
I'd say wisdom. So
I just made a little tool.
Oh yeah, you can just that's perfect. All right, yeah. So is that your cast?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So Wiggleboot, he's no rookie. Throws down a line, immediately catches a good sized bass.
Wiggleboot takes it, walks in, slams it down on the table.
Old man checks his watch and he's like, "All right, yeah. Only been a few minutes and you already got a bass. That's pretty good. Have you fished this river before?"
Never.
He kind of like strokes his beard a little bit.
But I've fished far and beyond looking for this clam.
Clam?
Yeah, Ronnie says, my friend here is obviously a man of advanced age and wisdom when it comes to the ways of the river. I have faith that he could beat you in a contest.
Or a fist fight.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's the beer talking. The
He's
shot of
approaching
beer.
you.
I flex and I break my arm.
Minus
He's
3
like-
strength.
The old man nods his head and he's like, well, I could maybe do with a little excitement after.
Let's go. Fishing
Ethan-
battle.
Ethan
Stands up.
grabs Wiggleboot and he's like, dude, you're gonna fucking kill this. I have a song that's gonna inspire you. He plays the Ballad of Wiggleboot Thunderbomb.
for the same amount.
Also gives you bardic inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, would you look at that?
What does that do?
You can add a d6 to any of your d20 rolls. So if you
Thank
roll
you.
poorly, you can add a 6.
So
Think-
the whole crew
Can I-
heads down to the river.
Can I cast guidance on myself and then like stack that?
Yeah.
You could.
Would you want me to be sneaky about that?
I'm just saying that you could.
Just say
No.
it then, Frank. Say you be sneaky.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sneakily guide myself. Actually, no, I'm no cheater. I'm no bitch. Let's do it.
Hey, Ronnie nods approvingly when he realizes what he thought about doing, but did not.
Can I cast light on a fish?
Yeah, I can also cast light.
I need to go
think
catch a
it's
firefly.
a creature, they can try to resist it.
Light is touching an object.
Is
Oh,
it
is
dark
it?
out or is it
One
still
object that
midday?
is.
It's kind of like in the late afternoon now.
Oh yeah, it is touch.
Aoife's gonna cast dancing lights. So we got lights around us for this competition.
Whoa.
Very beautiful on the river right now.
I'm gonna blast an Eldritch Blast for some extra light.
Extra light. Bam!
Got my hands up. I'm blasting. Bam.
All right, old
The old man
fisherman
kind of-
man.
Bam.
The old man kind of just mutters.
Bam.
It's just like that dude needs a good shave.
What, the monkey?
The what now?
While I'm blasting all these, I'm making monkey noises. I'm like,
I
Told you I'm more wise than you, old man.
I tell him to ignore the monkey and
Monkey.
I rolled such high damage for these blasts, yo.
I mean, you're blasting. All right,
I mean,
so
Ronnie's just gonna post up on a log by the river.
the old man kind of brought a little stool with him. He's kind of setting it up in like a well-worn spot. You can kind of tell this is his go-to.
All right, Wiggleboot's gonna stand literally right next to him, and him sitting down is probably the same height as me standing up. So
Yeah.
Played a little tool for the boys.
I'm trying to sync with Aoife.
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 All right, so old man's like, whenever you're ready.
all right, I set sail on my cast.
Hey,
Ooh.
yo.
Oh, that's a fishing rod.
That's a fish.
It's a fish.
No, you like caught an alligator.
It eats me, I die.
You both start reeling in around the same time, and you catch a nice rainbow trout. He catches a very similar like size bass.
Caught a sturgeon.
Seems like you are worthy competition, old man.
Seems so. You kind of you notice a little smirk in his
Why don't
smile.
we go at it again?
Go at it again.
Oh,
Ronnie wants to just like look at the old man, like perceive him as he's doing his fishing.
Remember, you can add a d6 to any of these rolls.
You perceive that the old man is clearly very
Only once.
relaxed, and you don't see him putting much effort in.
He's cheating. I think Ollie just stabbed him.
While this competition is going on, can Shem kind of search the cabin for valuables?
The fisherman's cabin.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, steal the fishing rod.
I mean, that's too obvious for Shem, and also Shem doesn't give a shit.
You do this?
Yeah. I'm
You
just looking
start
around.
to-
I don't necessarily take anything yet.
You find the strangest assortment of just things. Like there's just like a stack of rocks randomly in one corner. Like there's just like some doodles on the
Okay.
shelf. Like there's really nothing of
What are the doodles of?
true.
Naked
Just
Only man in a cabin drawing boobs.
not,
Why is the
not to
paper
that
so
degree.
crusty?
You see some whittlings and some wood and some carvings in the wood.
Shem is
Nothing of
disappointed
any-
but not surprised. He joins the rest of the group.
The old man's like, one last round here.
Yeah, and while he does it, I want to like, can I wait for him to go first and I watch him cast?
Sure.
And do I notice anything fishy?
You notice a lot of fishy things because
Any
There's
of the
fish.
fishing.
He was gonna say that.
Anything suspicious?
No, you're just admiring its form.
Oh, so he's just
Just-
good. I thought
he's
he was
just-
cheating. But...
He's good.
He's just
Goddamn.
effortlessly.
Bardic inspiration.
On that last reel in, you notice a bit of a difference in the size of the fishes. And the old man kind of he laughs a bit and he's like, "You gave me a good run for my money, I will say. Next time you're in town,
Wiggle boot.
we'll do this again. How about?"
Sounds like a deal, old man. And I shake his hand. What's
He
your name,
shakes
by
yours.
the way?
What's that?
What's your name?
He laughs and starts to walk away.
Ah,
Oh.
I think that's
I
Spanish.
That's
I look-
Ja.
Ja, ja,
I
ja,
look-
ja.
I look-
sus, bro.
That old man was pretty cool, actually. I don't
Yeah. Wiggle boot walks away, and it's just like breathing really heavily, like he just really hot girl. God, he was so cool.
Are there any shady people in this town?
a fisherman of his caliber.
Shitty people.
I will say I think you've met almost everyone in the town.
Is there a job board?
There's a what?
A
Where is
job
it?
board?
A job board? You haven't noticed one.
Okay.
Any trees?
There. Let's
Is
see,
there a
there's one
treehouse?
here. There's one here. One here.
Which one do you recommend?
I can see through the trees because of my vision.
What?
I'm partial to this tree.
Yeah. That is a different tree than most of the trees.
Yeah. I like to think it's a nice oak
Proceed to chop it down.
Damn.
with a hand axe. That's gonna be tough.
Gonna take some time.
No, Edge and I just
11 too?
Eldritch
I don't think
Blast
you're
it.
getting that one.
I know you start kind of chopping away, and Braun kind of comes out, and he's just like, "What are you doing?"
I'm just exercising.
Can you? That's my favorite tree.
We'll go find another favorite tree.
Oh,
Braun is like,
What's your second favorite?
I've respected what you've done in this town here, but I must request that you leave the tree alone.
Wiggleboot walks up to Braun, puts
Oh,
his
it's
hand,
the bribe.
puts his hand around like his waist because he can't really reach his, and tries to like persuade him with his fishing tail to like leave him alone, like distract him, I guess.
The Braun's like, yes, you've told me a couple
I-
of times already.
I just
He's
start
like,
to get angry from hearing the same tale over and over.
Brick goes up to Joe Mamas and says, "Here, why don't you Wow, that sounded fast. Why don't you
That was
exercise? Why don't you exercise on me? And he holds up his shield and says, "Come on, let's spar to try and get him off the tree."
I say, very well, and then I kick your shield and as hard as I can.
Strength.
Why?
You kicking my shield? Let's just keep this in mind for everyone else. That would be at about 6 foot high is where that contact is.
Oh yeah.
I think Alejandro is also tall, though.
Okay, well, I jump.
He's also tall. Yeah, he's kicking the shit out of it.
Yeah, you can
So
roll
what do I do?
athletics,
Is
Alejandro.
your character a giant, so he's taller? Maybe. Adam's character.
Yeah, I'm taller, but you're still big. How tall are you?
I think I wrote it down.
Did you just roll to see how tall you? I'm 19 tall.
6'9".
At the
6'9". That's
you can-
tall.
Yeah, I'm like
You can-
8 feet, I think.
if you click normal at the top, it'll stop rolling advantage.
All right, what do I roll?
Well, so what are you doing, Alejandro, exactly?
I'm clicking normal right now.
No,
But like,
he kicked
what's
my shield.
what's your action?
I did a jump and then I kicked his shield.
Okay. Yeah, you can contest the athletics there, Adam.
So I have to do an athletics check?
Yeah.
Boy,
Ooh.
you rocked.
Ooh,
Yeah,
get got.
he stood his ground. Your kick kind of glances off, and
That's
you
what I'm here for.
do an acrobatics now, Alejandro.
Please bust your ass.
See if you stick the landing after you.
While he's doing that, I do want to talk to Braun a little bit while they are doing whatever, beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah, so you turn away
Jones.
after
Yeah, go right
Joe
ahead.
Mamas falls down on his behind, and you go back up to Braun.
I just say, I feel like I did not hear the end of your tale about the orb controlling dragon.
What you mean there?
Why would they think you knew its location? I didn't really register that.
Again, I have a reputation of being able to find things. You know, I got contacts about, trying to.
So do you know how to find the orb?
Any criminal contacts?
He sits there and he's like, I do know the approximate location. I wrote it down, but I didn't memorize where it was.
Would you be able to share this information?
He's like, you seem to be the one that's the most, shall I say, level-headed of the bunch, from what I can see.
Shem
Okay,
takes
so
a
he's perfectly flat on top, so.
You can trust me. I can keep a secret.
I tell him I have not known this group long, but I'm inclined to agree with you.
He says, now I don't know much about the specifics, but I can give you the general area. It is said that this orb for bronze dragon resides in this here swamp, as he points out on the map.
Oh no, the swamp.
It must be kept out of hands of evildoers.
Yeah, and that swamp there, that's a gnarly swamp that no one has fully mapped it out. Not many enter it, return.
We're gonna find Shrek.
What
I'll
type
keep
of
it in mind.
creatures?
Thank you for your information, Braun, but you would recommend a little more preparation before going to such a place, I would think.
I would very much agree with that.
Seems wise.
Shem would like to know what this house is. Seems separate from
Do you ask
the
Ron, or
rest.
do you go up to
I
it?
ask Braun.
Ron says that, that house has long been abandoned. It's one of our larger houses here, and you know, if y'all like, I could try to fix y'all up a house. If I know I don't have much in terms of gold to give you, but if you would accept the payment in terms of the guy who knows how to build something, then I can help you out there.
If it's just like
You're
laying
offering
in
to
a field,
build us a house?
singing.
Oh, well, I mean, the bones are there. It just needs to be cleaned out.
Huh.
Again, if you guys were inclined to help protect
Aoife
this here
hears him
town,
say the bones are there and goes, "Bones, I know bones," and then sings the ballad of Earthrat getting sober.
you fucking nail it.
Holy shit.
I know bones.
He's crying at the end, tearing up.
I think, you know, I would love to be a peacekeeper in the area, but I cannot commit to spending all my time here.
Oh, you wouldn't have to spend all your time. I'm sure, like the likes of you, word would travel fast. That as long as you're occasionally in the area,
I can
The
commit
people-
to coming through this area, coming through the town whenever I'm in the area to clean up any riffraff.
then I will accept that.
A local headquarters might be a good thing to have.
Well, then that's a deal. He sticks out his hand.
Ronnie shakes it.
All right. And at this point, it's starting to get dark out.
I round up the boys and I say, I've committed us to being peacekeepers in the region. We will get a house out of it.
Peacekeepers of a region. I know a story of a peacekeeper of a region, and he sings the Ballad of Krellothun.
Not as committed to that one.
Not as
One time
entertaining.
very-
I don't like that story.
much like Krellothun himself.
Ronnie says, "Is that tale supposed to be a heroic one?"
Yeah, you don't know Krellothun? Come on, dude.
The song you just sung is painting a picture of a child predator.
Oh, no. You should have seen him, though. He was water.
Where did you meet these people?
I just hear stories. I met Earthrack in rehab, though. That dude was cool.
Okay. I hope we never come across these people.
Wait, but you want to hear one more story? It's pretty good. It's the Ballad of John Terrius E. Kid the Fourth.
Yeah, after you finish that one, Ronnie says, "It sounds like I would have to kill most of these people if we met them."
They're just getting progressively worse.
Yeah. It would be
your
my duty.
lungs are getting tired.
It sounds like it would be my duty to the land and the people to rid the face of the planet of these men.
Shem doesn't quite know why he's going to ask this question, but he asks you, do you know any songs about bird-like people?
Aw, you know me too well. I'm writing one right now, buddy.
Ronnie just sighs. Well, I have always known the bards to be curious lot. So
While this is all happening, Wiggleboot is standing outside of the tavern, just screaming help. Not screaming, but just going like, help. No.
Joe Mamas, with me. We must help the old man. He's probably fallen.
Is this life alert in action?
Yeah.
Happy's like inside looking out the window taking notes.
The only reason I'm screaming for help is because I can't reach the doorknob to get into the inn.
Yeah. Wiggleboot and says, "Wiggleboot, is it your shin? Which one?"
No, I'm fine. I want to go to bed and I can't reach the doorknob.
How short are you?
3 feet tall.
Still, like, your
3 feet
arms go
tall.
up,
Yeah,
don't
so
they?
you can reach the
How
door.
high can he raise his arms though?
Yeah, I'm 450 years old and I only live to 470. I actually lived to 452, 475. I'm knocking on the door.
Ronnie sighs and then just goes, "Yes, I can get that." Just
Uh, Wiggleboot says, thanks, old chap, and tosses Ronnie a gold piece.
This is not necessary.
All right, so
Shem takes note.
Well, Wiggleboot then sees Shem and goes, okay, here you go, and then gives it to Shem.
Oh, Shem takes it.
Ronnie looks at Shem and then just says, really? From an old man?
I take what I can get.
While Wiggleboot's walking upstairs, he just goes, I'm going to die soon anyway.
All right. So, are you guys in for the night?
Yeah.
Someone drag me inside.
Did you never stand up?
I'll pick him up. I'll pick him up.
Yeah, no. As a Brick approaches the door tap, he's like, "I'm sorry, man. I don't have a bed big enough for you. You're gonna have to sleep on the floor."
That's okay. I'm fine with that. Thank you for letting me sleep here.
I'll provide you some extra pillows, though.
It's a very nice boy.
Yeah. So then you guys all sleep. You all heal up, get them spell slots back.
Fuck yeah.
Woohoo! I get one spell slot back.
And it's a new day, and you guys come downstairs to smell the nice continental breakfast that Happy has provided you.
And that continent is Sembia.
Yes, that is true.
That's where we're at.
That's what's happening.
Bron comes in while you guys are eating, and he's like, "I had to scrape all this up, but as payment, he hands 2 gold pieces out to each of you."
Hey, yo,
Sick.
He's like, "I again appreciate you saving my life there. You know."
Can I do a perception check for smells?
For smells?
For like what type of food I'm smelling?
Sure.
Could you also just look?
Oh yeah. Oh, is it ready?
Oh yeah, people were eating it. You take a spoon, reach down, take a sip, and you're like, "That's the best soup I've ever had." And it's oatmeal.
Good soup.
Soup.
Good soup.
And it's just like, I don't usually call it soup, but thank you.
Shem asks,
chowing down.
Shem asks Braun when he thinks, like, what is the timetable on the house?
The house? Oh, well, I might be able to fix things up a little bit here and there, but it'll be livable soon, at least.
All right, that's all he cares about. Shem doesn't have high standards.
You know anyone who can make a bed for extra large gentlemen?
I'll probably have to cut down some extra trees for that, but not that oak tree out there though. That's staying. As he glares at Joe Mamas.
While everyone's eating, Aoife goes up to Shem. It's just like, yeah, listen to this, and then bangs out the Ballad of Squale Bjorn.
Shem does not understand why he likes it so much.
It's a bop, bro. It's a bop.
Shem doesn't want to like it, but he does.
When you get to the end of that ballad about him losing a fingy, you know what's happening.
Shem goes from kind of happy for the first time in a while to wanting to cut off this man's head again.
Aoife chimes in with some beats whenever whenever Wiggleboot brings it up.
Wiggleboot. So is this house a 7-bedroom house? It's a big house.
Brian's he's like counting on his fingers right now. He's like, "Oh yeah, there actually is exactly 7 bedrooms."
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
It's gonna take me the same amount of time it would have taken for a 6 or a 5-bedroom house.
Yeah, no, there used to be a nice big family there, and then they all died from smallpox. So
That's like a pretty large box then, wasn't it?
Bron stands there sadly, struggles a little bit, then regrets it. They were good folk.
So Joe Mama says, "You crazy old men with your crazy old stories. Don't we have a larger task at hand?"
Ronnie says, "Hey, Joe Mamas is making a lot of sense, actually. We should
not losing blood has that effect."
Well, I think you stopped bleeding now.
Yeah, Ronnie says,
being fully healed has that effect.
You shouldn't be bleeding anymore, Joe Mamas. Are you still bleeding?
Is it that
We
time of the
all
month?
we all bleed on the inside.
No,
Joe
we
Mama
don't.
says.
Wiggleboot looks up from his oatmeal soup and says, "Damn, that was deep."
Shem just says that is factually incorrect.
I'm just. Well, let's. Yes.
Yes, onwards with our adventure, which I definitely know where we
Yeah,
have to
we're
go.
looking for an orb or some shit.
Yeah, we're going slaps.
We're going to Dare.
Oh right, yeah, we have to go to Erm.
Yeah, let's go to
No, we're just in there.
Uzbekistan.
Let's go to
Let's go to blur 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 blur.
We going here
We're-
or here?
No, we have to go to Erm.
No, we're going to Ermblap.
I said
We're
Blah, blah,
here.
blah, blah.
We need to go there.
Alright. So you guys are going to Ermlasper.
Erm.
Where are we right now?
Heirloom.
Oh,
Darloon is not. Darloon looks bigger on the map than it.
Let us travel.
Yeah, Darloon is it used to be, you know.
are we doing this on foot? Are there any horses in town?
You don't see many horses. In fact, you don't see any horses.
But
Bang got him in the
cows.
back.
Cows.
You ask Braun about it, and he mentions how it's been going missing whenever they have horses.
Horses have been going missing? That's interesting. What does that mean?
It means
I mean, they're valuable beast of burden. Them thieves do whatever they like here.
Any sign of foul play? Maybe a monster's eating them? Go monster hunting, guys.
Oh, he's like, oh, I don't know about that.
Did
I
this
suppose it's possible.
did this become the Witcher all of a sudden?
Yeah, that'd be sick. Just a dead horse with a big claw mark in it.
I think that's the setup for a different gimmick.
Alright, so you guys are on the road now? You said your goodbyes?
I think so.
Alright.
Goodbye, whatever your name is.
Whoever you are.
Panini.
I wave.
He's like, my name's
Goodbye, old
Braun.
Panini.
Nice to meet you, Braun, as he waves goodbye.
He's like, hey, they know my name now.
He's building us a house and we call him Panini.
Alright, so you guys travel for, say it's probably late afternoon at this point, and you're on the road. You pass some people by, you know, nobody out of the ordinary, nobody seemingly special, just general travelers, not really paying you much mind. And there's a bit of a stretch where you don't see anyone, and then you kind of hear some scuffling off on the side of the road.
How do you cancel a roll? Sorry, when you click.
You can't cancel a roll.
Once you click it, it's clicked.
Can I do a percepty wepty?
Yeah, are you guys stopping?
Yeah, I am. Is there about
Yeah.
everybody else?
Shem likes fighting.
Give me 1 second.
Guess I'll perceive too. Why not?
Oh, we perceive it?
Guess. Oh, look at that.
We perceive it.
Don't see shit. Just
Shem gets
changing.
hit in the face by a bird.
At the mention of a bird, I think somebody starts playing a song again.
Oh no, I'm not playing that right now. I'm of course playing.
So
The
Monkus and
ballad of-
Jomamus
oh, I clicked the wrong
Or wait, no, not Jamamas. Wait.
Earthrack and the Goblin Ears. That's what I'm playing.
Monkus and Adam both notice the noise is coming in this direction.
What about Udge?
Sounds animalistic.
Monkus.
I am Monkus.
Yeah, I got confused for a second. Animal noises, you said?
Yeah, there's a lot of just general animalistic noises.
Are we able to?
Ruh-roh.
What
Yeah, is
type
that
of
just
animal?
Monkus?
Is it an ooh ah or is it
Roll nature.
a bird?
If
Is
they're
it a plane?
wolves, Shem is not going to fight
Ooh,
them.
you do not recognize the sound.
Yeah, I think
Well,
it's yeah.
I am an outlander, so I probably also don't.
Shem
say it
would
sounds like a
recognize the
yak.
sound of a
So you
wolf.
recognize that among the noises there are both animal noises and non-animal noises. But the animal noises sound like they are in fear.
Does Shem recognize it as wolf sounds? It's the one animal he
No.
would know. Okay.
He does not recognize it to be wolf.
Then he's ready to fight.
I don't say anything.
You just keep that information to yourself.
Shem
I'm
just
kidding.
starts walking.
I say that to them. I tell the group what I hear. Oh, it sounds like an animal is getting cornered by a non-animal.
So you can move, but don't pass through any dark spots.
Interracial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ethan staying
Well, this
close
looks
to his
crazy.
Everyone
Isn't your
be careful. We don't know what lies ahead.
We should kind of like spread out, right?
I see something, Matt. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not supposed to, but it's fine. You found a hole in my wall.
So wait, should I just keep walking forward? I'm scared.
Again, you heard the noise from here.
Seems like nobody's coming in the direction that they are, so I'm the only one here.
I just assumed you guys would walk straight.
Just staying
Didn't
close
see
to
that
it.
thing.
I didn't expect you to.
I am a spellcaster, so
So
I'm a melee
as you guys get closer, there's a lot of brambles and branches in the way.
Can I cut them with my sword?
You can.
Do I swing?
I guess before we do this, let's form up in a good order.
it all depends on our initiative anyway.
Oh no, it doesn't necessarily, because if the enemy goes first, they might attack the people in front. So
Yeah, who are our tanks? Ale and Adam
Me.
and you.
yeah, I'm pseudo tank.
I'm
You guys want me to go
DPS
first?
sort of tank.
Yeah.
As you're
you
kind of
definitely shouldn't be in
discussing,
the
you
back.
kind of hear an
Wiggleboot
escalation.
and myself are definitely not. Shouldn't be in the front.
Guys, I heard the animals are getting rowdier. We gotta go. We gotta go. Can I push my way through or?
Shem cuts the. Well, he fails, but.
You kind of attempt to slash, and you just make a lot of noise.
I get tangled.
All right. Well, I will try to slash.
You slash through.
Can I smack it with my butter churn and see what happens?
Oh.
Oh my.
See an ogre?
Oh, are those bugs?
And due to
Fuck.
the noise that was already made, the goblins are already alert to your presence.
Oh, hey goblins.
Oh no.
What's a goon to a goblin?
I
Though?
hate goblins.
If only we were in a different universe.
Inishy wishy.
Inishy wishy.
Right now.
Inishy wish, inishy wish, inishy wish.
Wait,
Why are we fighting?
The goblins heard you guys coming.
I forgot how to do the turn order thing.
Click on your token.
and then click on initiative.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I'm not saying you guys are fighting. I'm just saying you're in turn order now.
Why is my initiative so low?
Because your
Because
deck
you rolled
sucks.
incorrectly.
What's your dex modifier?
Nothing.
There you go.
-1.
That is all.
Wait,
Try rolling better.
when I click on settings,
Sure.
then what do I do?
Settings.
No, you just click on your character token,
Oh,
and then on your character sheet, click initiative. It's right next to your armor class and speed.
that's so weird. Okay, so I have to change this to
Go. Vamos.
17.11. No. 17, please.
When you zoom out, Joe Mamas actually does look like somebody would have drawn that.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, that's
Sembia.
all right.
It doesn't. AI is weird.
What do you mean? I drew that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Why is bronze?
Wait, why are the boars in turn order? I thought we were saving them.
I mean,
Don't,
they gotta
don't
act.
be mean, boar.
Well, we
Don't
could
be mean
also
to us,
attack
please.
the goblins, but
Yes,
they'll
please
probably
attack
also
them.
attack us.
All right, are we all in turn order here?
I started barking at them.
I think we are.
Hey, board, go first.
So you guys
Oh.
see a band of goblins surrounding 4 boars as they're approaching this cliff here. So they're boxed in.
Box.
Just see that it's a good old hunting party. And this boar, you see it stays put, but it's very anxious about its surroundings.
You can't really see it. I can't.
Well, you just hear a little oink oink.
I mean, there's nothing necessarily wrong with hunting,
But they're goblins.
but they are
This
goblins.
goblin
They're goblins. I hear
approaches
that they're terrible creatures.
and yells out, "Stay back, fools! This is our dealings with. Stay out of this."
But you're goblins.
I just say,
That's a good
Yeah.
argument.
I ask if they their cause is righteous.
I'm a
What a
goblin. I
nerd.
don't know what righteous means.
Did those boars consent to being killed and eaten?
But imagine
The
not.
goblin just shakes his head and he's like, "All right, you guys will die instead if you don't leave. We'll happily take your belongings."
Okay, bye. See ya.
Hey, you can't move, Brick Shitter.
It's not Brick Show's
Yeah.
turn.
It's not your turn.
Oh shit, I forgot we're already like in initiative. We really can't leave, can we?
Well,
I
you
mean-
can. When it's your turn.
Oh, actually, it is your turn.
Well, fuck y'all. No.
I don't really understand why we would fight them, other than the fact that they're
Yeah,
here.
we
I mean,
don't
Shem
have
just
to
likes
fight
killing,
them.
so...
I also don't really get why we would fight them. I mean,
I'm gonna just can I
Yeah,
do
I don't want to fight them.
can I do
Just leave.
first? Do I have to roll anything to leave, or can I just
You can
fucking
just
leave?
walk away.
Yeah.
Do they have any
I have
gear
faith.
on them that looks attractive?
This guy
Perception check.
does. Oh yeah, I guess roll perception.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
You don't see anything.
okay.
You're a little far away.
Guys, I think
Yeah.
we should just let them go on about their business. They're just hunting. What if someone attacked us for fishing earlier?
Then we would kill
I would have killed them.
Yeah, so we
Shem doesn't understand the
they're gonna
question.
kill us. So they're gonna kill us. is
No, well then
what
I'll kill
I'm
them.
saying.
Shem still doesn't understand your point.
It doesn't have empathy down yet.
Shem is just kind of down to kill.
All right, well I'm over here, so that's my turn, I guess. See ya.
All
Bye.
right. This goblin's turn. He just kind of cackles as he sees Brick leave, and he's like, "Smart human, big human, at least. I don't know what should that guy
Smart
is."
big human.
I don't know what adjective to say.
Yeah. Monkus.
Monkus. Join me, Monkus. Join me on the dark side.
Okay, I guess not. Monkus.
I walk up and I go, "Hey man, there's no need to fight here."
Who's he saying that to?
Yeah, who are you talking to?
Saying to the goblin who talked to us.
Oh, okay.
He's like, "Good, then leave."
Get the fuck out of here, then.
I look at the boys and I go, "Should we just go?"
Well, is it my turn next?
Well, is Monkus, are you done? Are you leaving?
Yeah,
Are you staying?
that's my turn. I ask a question to the group.
All right,
Are we
Ronnie.
Before I answer,
I also move backward.
Before I answer, I ask the lead goblin. I say, you don't commit any acts of banditry or whatnot, do you? I want to perceive his answer. You know.
Yeah, sure. You can perceive. You perceive them all laughing at that, and then they're like, "Oh, you're serious." Yeah, you know, if the situation calls for it, let's just say.
Oh well, then I have to kill you.
He's like, I want to do that. Like, hey, you know.
I cannot let bandits roam the countryside, especially near a town of which I have recently become the peacekeeping force of.
And the goblin says, "Who is truly the bandit? The one threatening individuals right now, or the one that's just trying to get
he's a libertarian.
Libertarian, yeah. I shall rid you from the face of this planet.
Now I will cut off your head.
All right, what do you do?
I mean, I'm gonna draw my blade. They basically just admitted to banditry. I cannot stand for that.
Shem was gonna fight anyways.
Unforgivable.
So didn't really matter.
Yeah. I say, I look around at the group and I say, we haven't really named our little task force yet, but be ready for battle, fellows.
Brady Bunch. We're the Brady Bunch.
What are we?
We should do better than fellows.
Task Force X?
Suicide fellows?
What is this? Some kind of
Brady Bunch?
Killing ourselves crew?
What is this? Some kind of partridge family?
You did a lot of talking, so I'm gonna say that's your turn.
Correct.
Big boy in charge here sees you're not leaving, and you were very defiant. So he's like, "Here is a warning shot." And he takes out a sling.
Oh.
You can see that it's
no.
Pretty nice, a nice sling, you know. And he fires a shot in your direction.
Just a pebble.
Gonna roll. It hits.
Alex, use your reaction to slice it samurai style.
Slice the pebble in half.
To Joe Mamas. AC 17.
It's a Joe Mamas.
That's a hit, boy.
I have AC 18.
Ooh, it ain't enough.
Oh, shit.
Well, it was a warning shot.
Wait, you have AC 18?
Yeah.
That sounds really high.
It
Oh,
does.
damn.
Shield.
I have
High
armor.
Yeah, that's why I want scale mail, because then I'll have fucking 18.
All right, yeah, no, the sling launched
It is kind of
Well-
crazy. It's AC 18
a little pebble at you, but it glances off your armor. You're unscathed.
Oh, but he's got heavy armor.
And
He's
a
got a heal
shield.
my Umo effect.
And a shield.
Like, let
Wait,
that be a
I
warning
may-
shot, as he says.
Warning shot is just an excuse for a miss, Shem says.
The other goblins don't act yet.
I look at Joe Mamas and say, is that enough to justify this, Joe Mamas, to you?
It is not. Some of us just need to get by in this world. This
What?
cruel world.
I really,
Surprisingly,
Shem doesn't know what you mean, so he walks through the bush.
As
Ronnie-
soon as you move, 2 arrows come at you.
Okay.
Ronnie also says to Joe Mamas after that, I really don't understand your moral system.
Alright, so 2 arrows. One is AC 12.
Not enough.
One is AC 20.
That is enough. This will be the first damage I take.
You take 7 damage.
Oh,
yikes.
alright.
That's a lot of damage.
I have 3 health.
Ay caramba.
That humbled me. Do I still have a turn, or
Yeah, no, you can still go. You took a couple
they just used
shots
one
at you. Only
Alright.
1 hit.
well, I think I'm gonna try the old combo of
The wombo
hex
combo.
and blast again. So I'm gonna hex the main boy. And then I am going to Eldritch Blast him. Let's hope it fucking hits this time. Oh, that's not how you do that. Just roll d20, and then what was it? D20 plus 5.
It goes to attack and starts reading a description of what his move is.
Wait, is it plus 5? What do I add to this? I forgot.
Yeah, it'll be plus 5.
Yeah, it is plus 5.
It's
Okay,
your
so-
spell casting.
Yeah.
Spell attack bonus. Well,
It is not enough.
God damn it. I don't think I've hit anyone with an Eldritch Blast yet. Oh, that's my turn.
Alright. That's your turn? Alright. Goblins see you coming. And this goblin runs to meet you.
I might go down.
AC 8.
That is not enough.
Goblin is still trying to maintain the encirclement of the boars here. And he stays put.
Mm.
Aoife.
oh, it's my turn.
Aoife.
Oh shit. Alright, Aoife
Wanna
is going
sing me
to
a song?
cast Bardic Inspiration to what is it? Ronnie? Your name? Yeah, Ronnie. So we'll give you your Bardic Inspiration. Go back. And you will be alive. And then Aoife is going to give hold on. So 5, 10, and then cure wounds on
Ooh,
my buddy over here,
thank you.
and then fuck off.
I'm at full health.
Joe Mamas.
Joe Mamas.
Joe Mamas.
What?
Wow, that was the most like theatrical
some
door
scream.
opening.
A creaky door.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
literally a sound effect of a creaky door that I would
Yeah.
find in my school
I live in a
computer.
haunted house, guys. Sorry.
Sounds like it. That
Yeah,
is.
clearly.
Did you hear the old lady who laughs in my basement?
I encountered one of those in my Canadian trip. Canada?
Canadian.
Sure. We'll go with Canada.
Is Alejandro about to fuck him up? What's going on?
I don't know.
Standing in a bush.
Alejandro died in real life.
I'm gonna throw my hand axe.
Ooh, I forgot that we had throwables. That's right.
You could just walk up to them.
Yeah, I think you can.
You could make it
You'll
there.
do more damage.
Who do you throw that at?
You're not proficient.
Throw
with
that at this guy.
probably, so.
You can describe how you kill him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, goblins do not have a lot,
beans.
if I remember correctly.
Well, I take aim by this tree over here, and
Well, no, you threw a hand axe.
I threw an axe at him.
Oh yeah, I throw it, and it just hits him right in the eye. He kneels over and expires.
He's like, oh, my eye.
The date on the bottom of his foot was today.
And then his other foot says Andy.
I've always wondered what this date is.
He didn't even think of like, shit, it's today. That's kind of scary.
And who the fuck is Andy?
The boars are getting restless. This goblin
Dude, watch us kill all the goblins and then the boars.
sees his friend just get absolutely just like his head is just there's just shit everywhere. Like brains are falling out of him, blood is gushing, and he's just slumped on the floor. And he takes out a bow and takes a shot at Joe Mamas.
Joe Mamas.
AC 14.
Well, I have 18, which if you guys say it's a lot, then I could have
goes to the attacker.
done something.
No, you probably did right. Your
No,
heavy
you're-
armor
you're
gives you
tank.
Heavy
16,
armor.
and then your shield gives you +2. That's 18.
Yeah, I
You're
mean, I'm
54?
literally, I'm a few gold pieces away from having the same AC.
I had
if you can find it.
18 as a paladin when I started.
Alright, do I take any damage?
Well,
No, you do not. It is Wiggleboot's turn.
Are these boar? Are they considered medium or small size?
Keystone species?
Medium.
Medium. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
5.
They're not baby boar?
Baby
They're full grown boar.
Baby boy, baby boy.
Can one of them be baby?
No.
And we'll eat that one.
There's
Can one of
a
the-
lot.
Can one of the goblins be a baby?
No.
There's a lot going on here.
Sorry.
I am.
I whispered to Wiggleboot. I'm just like, you see that guy? I did that.
Nice. Wiggleboot says, "You see my missing finger?" No.
I would have just spun around and chopped your head off.
I'm gonna kind of get behind. Who's this? Shemloon.
That's me.
I am going to touch them and cast guidance on them. Well, first I ask, are you willing?
Are you willing to be touched?
Can I touch?
I guess.
Thank you. And
That's only for ability checks.
Oh.
No, it's a cantrip anyway, so it's not that big deal. I thought you were using a spell slot. I'm like, you might not want to do that.
And yeah, I guess that's it.
Alright. So on an ability check, I get an extra D4, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That is it. And speak of the devil, everyone give me a perception check.
Oh,
You're welcome.
good D4.
14. Oh wait, no, I need a D4. 11. No.
It ain't enough.
You know,
Ooh, Joe Mamas.
Joe Mamas.
Joe Mamas is the only one to hear something crashing through the forest. over here.
Oh fuck! What the fuck is that?
Do you tell
Mind you, I'm
us?
like 12 years old.
You're a fucking
me.
edgelord.
Edgelord, meme lord.
Yo, there's a fucking bitch behind us.
I shout to the rest of the team that there's something in the woods. I can't see what it is, but it sounds nasty.
And it's coming from here, right?
Poo-poo.
From the south.
From the south.
This boar takes off, eliciting a attack, which you see hits for damage that you guys don't know. It takes off.
Do we hear munching?
You hear some squealing just as he's running along. This one stays and is brick shedders.
Can I like cut through the woods right next to me, like right through there?
That will be difficult terrain. It costs double.
Ah, fuck.
Probably still worth doing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a dude coming from this way, right? So I might just be
That's
better off
true.
just setting up this way.
Watch
You
our
don't-
backs.
Let's see where the dudes are.
You like theoretically, you don't even know anything's coming.
Well, Jomamus called it out. So he would know something's behind us.
So where could I get to if I went through these bushes? Someone count for me.
15.
There.
10.
Okay. Then, all right, I'm hiding because I heard there's something coming according to Joe Mamas. So I'm
All right, you take the hide action.
fucking. Whoa, not literally. Sorry.
You might as well, I guess.
You can roll stealth if you want.
You know what? What does hiding do?
People won't target you if they can't see you.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm hiding. They don't know I'm here yet.
Yeah, you have enough brush there to hide.
All right, I'm hiding. Do I have to roll?
Roll stealth. Oh, actually, do you need a roll? Do you need a roll for hide?
Oh, you are not hiding.
I'm like standing behind like a single leaf.
Yeah, just a small
8'4".
7. Yeah, your giant frame sticking out from behind it.
What is that?
It's what?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you think you're hidden, but you're not.
Okay. I mean, you know, sometimes things just work out like make more sense. Sometimes you want to be tactical, but big dumb guy is gonna stick out. That's just how it goes.
This one is very